So we actually just launched the program as of September. We originally had applied for a grant to happen in the spring, and it was originally slotted to open as of May at the latest. And then when COVID happened, all of our locations shut down, and luckily the grant period was extended. So we kind of were given a 6-month leeway for the grant deadline, and so then we had some more time to actually get some more seeds and really get it kind of worked out with the current environment. So yeah, we've been open officially for business for about 3 weeks. The way that we started this program was actually through a community partnership grant with GPLS, which is the Georgia Public Library Service. And they award these little grants to kind of encourage the libraries to work with people in the community. So for this project, we partnered with the Coastal Georgia Master Gardeners, and that's a group of volunteers that operates out of UGA Extension. And we basically are using this as an opportunity to encourage gardening and seed saving and planting and healthy living, really. So it was just a small little grant to help us basically pay for seeds. And so now people can come check out seeds with us and hopefully be encouraged to garden at home. But anyone in the community can come check out seeds. It's actually, you don't even have to have a library card. It is free for everyone to use. It's based on the honor system, so we just ask people to limit themselves to 3 seeds per month. But yes, eventually the goal would be that we have seed savers all over the community, and maybe there's a little seed library in Pooler, and maybe there's a little seed library in Effingham County. And then also we've started going to farmers markets. So last weekend we were at the Islands Farmers Market, and then we'll be at Forsyth in March, closer to spring planting. We'll be at Islands again in November, so kind of just get the word out to people. There was actually quite a few news stories at the beginning of the pandemic about a lot of people kind of entering that victory garden mindset again of like, oh, maybe our food supply isn't as secure as we thought it was. Maybe it is beneficial to kind of have that little supply in our neighborhoods where we can say, hey, I have some tomatoes. You want to, trade your tomatoes for my squash, and kind of keep it going that way. So that was kind of part of the thing that had influenced us before the pandemic was even a glint in anyone's eyes. So we kind of had that thought of like, oh, this would be a good thing. Gardening is a very local-based knowledge source. So people who garden in Arizona aren't going to necessarily have the same things to share as somebody who gardens in Savannah. So rather than getting all their information from books or from the websites or from normal sources that the library would use, it is a very much more human interaction-based knowledge. So that was kind of why we wanted to center it on our community, plants that grow well in coastal Georgia, plants that can stand the heat, stand the humidity, and kind of base it on that, and hopefully that encourages people because then they'll have success. Whereas if you're buying seeds that don't grow here well, you're going to feel discouraged. And there's definitely a push across our community towards healthy living, towards making better choices about our health. So this is just our piece to play in that.